Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Pisces October 4th, 2024. Today's solar eclipse launches a period of review, letting go, and recharging your spiritual or emotional batteries. You'll discover the weeks ahead are vital for releasing, purging, and healing. This eclipse encourages you to put certain outdated ventures or situations behind you. If you're dissatisfied with your current life direction, you are more likely to devise a plan to make changes and improvements than live with it in the weeks ahead. It may be a time of withdrawal and retreat in a social sense, of soul-searching, and the seeking of emotional peace of mind. You're due for extra time to yourself. If you've been neglecting your psychic, spiritual, or emotional needs, circumstances can push you to pay attention to your inner world now. There can be flooding of energies around the time of an eclipse, however, which can be a little disorienting. Even so, you'll get a stronger sense of what changes are needed going forward. It's a period for more dedicated attention to your emotional and spiritual needs. Buried or neglected issues can demand your attention, and working on these can pave the road to future success and happiness. Today's solar will crackle through the cosmos for you. Solar eclipses trigger vital new paths and carve out fresh beginnings. While you're often one who is always on the go, this particular eclipse shivers in your solar house of seclusion, privacy, and mental health. The universe is telling you to slow down, rest, and recharge rather than race out to explore the next horizon. While this isn't an explicitly romantic energy, it can unlock your intuition about your personal and intimate life. If you are holding on to trauma that is blocking you from living a fulfilling romance, you could use this time to talk with a healer or specialist who may open your eyes. Internal changes will begin to unfold. Reflect on what you feel and think 3 days before and after today's new moon's annular solar in Libra. Whatever comes up subconsciously could suggest a kind of fateful yet unexpected changes will come in the following 6 months. The new lunar cycle could help you appraise your work life in an entirely different way. You could develop better coping mechanisms to handle your stressors. You could also see work and coworkers in a new light. Pay attention to the subtle yet powerful internal changes that will occur. You love beauty. It is from beauty that you derive much of your happiness. You may find yourself playing homemaker today, big time. Enjoy the things you can do around your home or work environment that make a difference to how you will feel the next day. Lots of activities we do around the house can be opportunities to perform breathing exercises or do simple stretching. It is a wise person who integrates these things into his or her life. You feel the need to go down different paths these days, and you may even go elsewhere to look for them. But the vibrations will call for you to calm down a bit and be efficient to get tangible results. There's no point in running, just get started in time. As Venus approaches your income sector in just 16 days, promising to bring the year to a lucrative end, Jupiter is slowing down as he enters his final week of direct motion in your financial sector. Financial matters are shifting into review mode, but with Venus still 2 weeks away and professional support not kicking in until then, there is an opportunity to pause on both sides of the financial spectrum. By month's end, you will find the influences of Moon, Y and luck balanced across your financial landscape. At the same time that the Moon forms a friendly aspect to Pluto, just as he is moving into his final 10 days in retrograde motion in your communication sector, it also forms a friendly aspect to Uranus, in retrograde motion in your relationship sector. This is creating a bridge between the two that will make it easier to give your emotional responses, relationships, the past, and unsaid words a voice. Our eyes in the sky. If you're curious about what this lunar phase might bring into your life, now is the perfect time to reflect on the energy swirling around the days leading up to and following the eclipse. The events, feelings, and insights you experience 3 days before and after the eclipse are not random. They serve as guideposts for what's to come over the next several months. Think of it like the universe offering you a sneak peek into the future. So, pay close attention. What patterns are emerging? What thoughts keep resurfacing? Trust that these clues are part of a bigger plan that's beginning to unfold. This new lunar cycle opens doors, but here's the thing, it's not just about stepping through them blindly. It's about how you approach what's on the other side. Have you ever found yourself in the middle of a small disagreement, only to look back later and wonder, how did that get so out of hand? Emotions can flare during this time, and situations can escalate quickly. That's why it's more important than ever to focus on what truly matters. Instead of getting wrapped up in the heat of the moment or letting minor frustrations consume you, take a step back, pause, and ground yourself. Remember, not every battle is worth fighting. Conserve your energy for the things that truly align with your bigger picture. Think back to a time when your patience was tested. How did you handle it? Maybe it was a difficult conversation at work, or a disagreement with a loved one. Did you react quickly, or did you give yourself time to cool off before responding? This eclipse is asking you to approach things thoughtfully. Sometimes, the best response isn't immediate. Sometimes, the most powerful thing you can do is step away from the moment, give yourself space to breathe, and come back with a fresh perspective. This approach, especially now, will help you navigate any challenges with grace and keep you focused on your long-term goals. And speaking of long-term goals, the perceptive energy of this eclipse is here to help you find clarity. If you've been feeling stuck or overwhelmed by a complicated issue, whether it's work-related, a personal dilemma, or plans for the future, now is the time to tap into your intuition. You may have one of those light bulb moments where everything clicks into place. Have you ever experienced a moment where a problem that seemed unsolvable suddenly became crystal clear? That's the kind of energy this eclipse is gifting you. Embrace it. Trust that your mind is sharp, your instincts are on point, and you're more than capable of cutting through any confusion. Beyond personal clarity, you'll likely notice that your welcoming energy makes it easier to connect with others. Maybe you've been craving deeper conversations with people who share your passions or interests. Or perhaps you've been considering new partnerships, whether in business, friendships, or romance. This eclipse is a wonderful time for collaboration and building new connections. Your ability to communicate authentically and engage meaningfully with like-minded people will open doors to exciting opportunities. So, be open to new relationships forming, whether they're professional or personal. Have you ever met someone new and instantly felt that spark of connection? This might just be the time for those kinds of fated encounters. On the financial front, the energy of this eclipse supports smart, thoughtful decisions. Whether you're managing your day-to-day finances or exploring bigger investment opportunities, you'll notice a boost in your ability to assess situations with clarity and confidence. Have you ever come across a great deal and felt that instinctual nudge to act quickly? That sharp instinct is heightened right now, so trust your gut. Whether you're searching for bargains or considering long-term investments, you'll be able to distinguish between good and bad offers with ease. Take advantage of the opportunities that feel right before someone else snaps them up. As you move forward, remember that the effects of this eclipse will ripple through the next 6 months. It's like a new chapter being written in the story of your life. What seeds are you planting today that you want to nurture in the months ahead? Whether it's your personal growth, relationships, career, or something else entirely, this is the moment to set your intentions.